Hi everyone. So here we are in our next lecture, which is lecture number 21, wherein we'll see the previous year questions from the different topics covered from lecture number 11 to lecture number 20. So multiple topics that we have covered in the previous lectures are going to be covered in this PYQ sessions, of course from the different examinations. So you know the technique, you will have to pause the video, try and attempt the question and then hear for my explanation and the answers. So let's go ahead with that. The first thing that we'll do is, so it will be a miscellaneous kind of question sets, because we are dealing with all those topics which have been covered in those lectures. So one is from your CDS 2019. The question says you have to answer about Shimla. So they are telling that Shimla was founded as a hill station to use as a strategic place. Now the strategic place was to be used for different reasons which I'm not writing, so just verbally telling you. So as a strategic place for billeting the troops, guarding the frontiers and even launching the campaign. So you have to tell that this was founded as a hill station during the course of which war. ठीक है, because that is the most important thing to be done. So that is why हम बहुत selectively चीज़ें लिखेंगे. One is your Anglo-Maratha war. Then next option is your Anglo-Burmese war. Next is your Anglo-Gurkha war or Anglo-Afghan war. So from these options you have to look for one. I have done these topics with you, so I don't think it should be a problem. So I hope you now know the answer. The answer is your Anglo-Gurkha war. ठीक है. Anyways, if you look at the location, it will not be very difficult for you to identify about the answer, which we have already covered, not only about Shimla but the other hill stations also which were founded. Then if I give you another question, CISF 2019. So here is a question about, you have to give the correct statements about Shah Alam. Which are the correct statements about Shah Alam? That he joined Mir Jafar of Bengal to fight the British. Then he joined Mir Qasim of Bengal and Sirajud-Dowla of Awadh to fight the British. Third is that he was defeated by the British. And the fourth option is that he lived at Allahabad as a pensioner of the British. ठीक है, अब आपको चूज़ करना है ऑप्शंस. So I'm giving you the options 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 4, 1, 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 only. Pause the video and attempt the question. Now if you remember, जब हम बात कर रहे थे बैटल ऑफ बक्सर की, ठीक है, वहाँ पे हमने ये सारे पॉइंटर्स जो हैं वो देखे थे. एंड हमने मीर कासिम और उसके पहले भी हमने मीर जाफ़र वगैरह की बात करी हुई है. सो वी नो अबाउट द पॉइंट कि अगर आप फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट की बात करते हो, ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट ऑफ कोर्स हैज़ टू बी रॉन्ग. मीर जाफ़र को ज्वाइन करने की बात ही नहीं हुई थी, मीर कासिम को बात ज्वाइन करने की बात हुई थी एंड सिराजुद्दौला को ज्वाइन करने की बात हुई थी. So accordingly, if you know that point, it will be easy for you to eliminate this option. By that you will be logically eliminating these two options also. Now then you know then 2 and 3 are anyways right. Let's look for the fourth one, that he lived at Allahabad as a pensioner of British. So you know that Battle of Buxar ended with this Treaty of Allahabad. ठीक है, I had given you the provisions of the battle, और जो साइन हुआ उसके बाद he had to live as a pensioner. So 4 is also correct. Therefore this gets to be the right answer. Let's see the next question. Next question is UPPCS 2019. They're asking you that who emerged victorious in first Anglo-Mysore War. ठीक है, आपको बताना है कि फर्स्ट एंग्लो माइसोर वॉर की बात हो रही है. and the duration was 1766 to 69. ठीक है, so who emerged victorious? Options are English, Hyder Ali, Maratha, Nizam of Hyderabad. Now if you notice the options, ठीक है, there is no meaning of going ahead with Maratha and Nizam of Hyderabad. ये तो anyways has to be wrong. So अगर एंग्लो मैसूर वॉर है तो विल टॉक अबाउट इंग्लिश और हैदर अली. अब आपको याद करना है कि फर्स्ट वाले में कौन हुआ था विक्टोरियस इमर्ज? हैदर अली वॉज इमर्जेंस. ठीक है, बाद वाले में भले फाइनली कोलैप्स हुआ, सब कुछ हुआ, बट अगर आप फर्स्ट की बात करते हो सो हैदर अली वॉज who emerged victorious in the first Anglo-Mysore war. Then the next question is that Treaty of Yandabo, ईयर पूछा गया है. इट वॉज साइंड इन विच ईयर? ठीक है, आई होप यू रिमेंबर द नेम ऑफ दिस ट्रीटी. करा हुआ है हमने 1826, 25, 24. नाउ सी हाउ क्लोजर ऑप्शंस दे हैव गिवन. So of course this is a very factual information and you will have to remember the very precise answer. नहीं तो फिर these are very closer options. So answer is this. और ये किस चीज़ से रिलेटेड है अगर आपको याद हो? एंग्लो बर्मीज़ वॉर से रिलेटेड है. ठीक है, बर्मा के पास में यांडोबो ट्रीटी साइन हुई थी. जस्ट चेक द नोट्स, यू विल गेट द आंसर. नाउ यूपीएससी CSE 2018 का ये क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. आपको बताना है विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स डज नॉट अप्लाई. ठीक है, डज नॉट अप्लाई टू द सिस्टम ऑफ सब्सिडियरी अलायंस विच वॉज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड बाई लॉर्ड वेलेस्ली. नाउ वी हैव डन दिस टॉपिक इन डिटेल, सो यू हैव टू गिव द ऑप्शन विच डज नॉट अप्लाई. फर्स्ट दे से इज टू मेंटेन a large standing army at others' expenses, then to keep India safe from Napoleonic danger, to secure a fixed income for EIC company, and to establish British paramountcy over Indian states. Now because you have done the provisions in greater detail, I don't think this should be a problem for you. What you have to choose here is which is not applying to the system of the subsidiary alliance. So check out these options. Firstly, it says to maintain a large standing army at the other expense. Of course, this was a provision. ठीक है. Then to keep India safe from Napoleonic danger, मतलब फ्रांस से बचना. तो of course this was a reason. Then to secure a fixed income for EIC, was this a reason? Fixed income नहीं था. It was about to cut off. It was about to control more and more of the Indian territories and to cut off their relations with any kind of external and even the internal forces. Of course, it was about maintaining at others' expenses, but income generate करना as such was not a provision. And then establishing British paramountcy over the Indian states, definitely. So if you go for the appropriate option amongst this, you will find that this does not apply to the subsidiary alliance system that was introduced by Lord Wellesley, and this has been asked in CSE 2018. Going ahead with the next question. Now they tell you that which of the following statements about the Treaty of Allahabad is not correct. You have to give the incorrect statement. So CAPF 2017, incorrect statement about Treaty of Allahabad. The first is that the signing year was 1765. Second option is that Mughal emperor by a farman formally granted the Diwani. So formal grant of Diwani of Bengal, Bihar, Odisha to EIC by the Mughal emperor. Awadh restored to Nawab on payment of rupees 50 lakhs, and Banaras and surrounding tracks were detached from Awadh and handed to Shah Alam II. So these are the options. Now you look for, if you start reminding yourself of the treaty in detail we have talked about, ठीक है. तो जाहिर सी बात है बैटल ऑफ बक्सर के बाद ये साइन हुआ था, तो 1765 में दीवानी राइट्स जो है वो ग्रांट कर दी गई थी. सो दिस इज़ अ करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट. अवध वॉज रिजॉर्टेड टू नवाब बट पेमेंट लिया गया था, दैट इज़ ऑल्सो करेक्ट. सो द incorrect statement amongst these is this one, that the Banaras and the nearby regions were detached from Awadh and handed to Shah Alam II. ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ था. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज कि आपको बताना है कि विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग पेयर्स इज नॉट करेक्टली मैच. प्लीज़ अगेन नोटिस UPPSC 2017 इनकरेक्ट पेयर जो है वो आपको बताना है. सो आई एम गिविंग यू द पेयर हेक्टर मुनरो, Battle of Buxar, Lord Hastings, Anglo-Nepal War, Lord Wellesley, Fourth Anglo-Mysore War, and Lord Cornwallis, Third Anglo-Maratha War. Now we have already done these types of things जहाँ मैंने आपको हर war के साथ I told you who is the person involved during that point of time. So if you will be able to correctly recall the options, you will realize that D gets to be the answer because आपको incorrect pair choose करना है. Lord Cornwallis, Third Anglo-Maratha War. ठीक है, Third Anglo-Maratha War के time who was the person? Lord Hastings was the person. Rest options here are correctly matched, so you do not need to choose them from amongst these options. Let's see a few more questions. So again UPPCS 2017 में एक question है. If you remember about this battle name, that was Battle of Wandiwash. तो हमने Battle of Wandiwash के बारे में बात की थी. Very simple question. They are asking you who defeated whom. So France defeated British, or British defeated British, very silly of an option, but this is what they have given. British defeated France, and D, Dutch defeated British. So if you remember, of course क्या हो जाएगा, बैटल ऑफ वांडीवाश है तो who will defeat whom? Britain defeated France, और उसके बाद they helped कि एक जो राइवल यूरोपियन पावर थी उसको इजीली वो एलिमिनेट कर पाए. फ्रांस वॉज द लास्ट पावर दैट दे वर एक्चुअली हैविंग द प्रॉब्लम विद. नेक्स्ट इज अबाउट अ क्वेश्चन वेर इन यू हैव टू गिव एन आंसर फॉर अ टर्म. सो दे वर आस्किंग दैट 12 स्टेट्स ऑफ सिख कॉन्फिडरेसी जो है, ठीक है, उसको क्या बोलते हैं. इफ़ यू रिमेंबर हमने करा हुआ है. सो लुक फॉर द ऑप्शन मिस्ल, गुरमाता, सरदारी and Rakhi. So which is the correct answer? Misl is the correct answer. This we have already done from the topics. Next question is about who was the Nawab of Bengal. This is your UPPCS 2016. Who was the Nawab of Bengal when Battle of Buxar was fought. ठीक है, कौन थे नवाब? ऑप्शन है सिराजुद्दौला, मीर जाफ़र, मीर कासिम and Najma Uddaulah. These are the options you will have to choose. So if you look for the right answer, you know नवाब ऑफ बंगाल जब बैटल ऑफ बक्सर फाइट किया गया था, कौन थे? मीर जाफ़र. ठीक है, बाद में थिंग्स चेंज, बाद में मीर कासिम, फिर अगेन मीर जाफ़र. हाउ द स्टोरी हैड अनफोल्डेड, आई होप यू रिमेंबर, वी हैव डन दिस. Next question is that you will be given the option for the 4 battles and wars etc. and you have to tell that out of these, ठीक है, amongst these or out of these you have to choose that the most decisive battle that was fought बाय इंग्लिश ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी, इनमें से कौन सा था? बैटल ऑफ बक्सर, प्लासी, फर्स्ट एंग्लो सिख वॉर एंड फर्स्ट एंग्लो मैसूर वॉर। इसमें से कौन सा सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट होगा? दैट इज़ प्रिटी ऑब्वियस। इवन सी the other two were also important because they got hold over the different regions here. Plassey was definitely a very landmark of a battle that you have to remember, but amongst them, if you have to choose the most decisive, it would definitely be Battle of Buxar, because after that they got the Diwani rights and the entire Bengal region ka jo pura tha, they got control over that. So of course that was the most important battle and decisive battle that has been fought by them. Next question is again UPPCS 2016. They asked you that who introduced the subsidiary alliance system in the administration to establish the British power over the Indian states. Now already you have got the answer in the previous video. Subsidiary alliance किसने introduce करा था? So I give you the option Warren Hastings. ठीक है, this should be a revision for you and very clearly done. Lord Wellesley, Lord Cornwallis and Lord Dalhousie. So how much of it you will remember? This is the right answer, Lord Wellesley. अभी थोड़ी देर पहले हमने करा. Then another question is that which of the following was the, so this is also 2016, which of the following was the first victim of Lord Dalhousie's policy, डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ लैप्स? ठीक है, डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ लैप्स की पॉलिसी जो है उसके फर्स्ट विक्टिम कौन, मतलब कहाँ पर फर्स्ट जो है वो साइन हुआ? मजबूरी में झांसी, सतारा, करौली एंड संभलपुर. ठीक है, so the right answer here would be Satara. I have already given you the years for that. If you remember, do check the notes. वहाँ पे आपको मिल जाएगा the different years जहाँ पर साइन जो है वो किए गए थे different states के साथ में. Next question is UPPCS 2015. This is a very factual question again. They are asking you when was पेशवाशिप abolished. ठीक है, पेशवाशिप abolish कब हुई? Options are 1858, 1818, 1861 and 1802. So if you are able to recall the answer, थर्ड एंग्लो मराठा वॉर के टाइम जो है पेशवा से फाइनली द लास्ट एंग्लो मराठा वॉर जो था थर्ड, उसके टाइम पे ही ये ख़त्म हुई थी. सो द ईयर वॉज 1818. एंड इफ़ यू चेक द लास्ट क्वेश्चन, so this asks you that, let's say I'll be giving you different options about conclusion of the subsidiary alliance of these states which was started by Lord Wellesley. What you have to find is the correct chronological order. ठीक है, कि ये जो ट्रीटीज़ साइन हुई थी वो किस ऑर्डर में साइन हुई थी. सो सब्सिडरी अलायंस की बात है एंड आपको करेक्ट क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर यू हैव टू फाइंड. सो ऑप्शंस आर हैदराबाद, मैसूर, Audh, which was a name for Awadh, and with Sindhyas. So अगर हम ऑप्शन की बात करते हैं, so 1 2 3 4, 1 3 4 2, 4 3 2 1, 3 2 1 4. ठीक है, choose the correct answer. Now if you see the right answer, you will find this is your right answer. Firstly, हैदराबाद कब हुआ? 1798 में. मैसूर 1799, अवध के साथ 1801 and Sindhyas 1803. So roughly that is why in your notes you will find that I have given you the chronology for these. So you can see that they are, even if they are not asking directly in your UPSC CSE, just one question was there from CSE, but you never know, they might ask you because nowadays you are getting the factual questions also. So if they have been asked in different examinations, state PSC हो गया या फिर the other examinations of UPSC, do not take them lightly. So then I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll start talking about the land revenue settlements. Thank you so much guys. Take care till then. Bye bye.